And Talon is now in here.
Talon? Like in the
Talon's
game again?
here. No, he's in my...
Or in the chat?
He's in my chat.
I see. I've got a cat who's trying to love me. It's difficult to do things.
Mm. Hi, Talon. Welcome back, Talon. Oh. Issue.
Hey, kitten. Sick. I just need to run back over here, kitten. Then I can love you somewhere.
I can stop pressing like a billion buttons and not the right one. Yeah.
Okay. Let me... Okay, it was down to 2 biomass. Now it's up to 200 biomass. Okay. So, I have a lot of wire. Let me go and grab some iron. Look at all this shit. I have no idea what's going on. Here's a thing.
Yeah. Trying to build. Need more plates.
Well, once I was just looking at what this thing is. Why is this one not doing anything? Is it just because you haven't connected it to anything yet?
Because we don't have a splitter yet or a merger. Okay. Iron is gonna go in that box.
Okay. I have acquired some of the iron from that creationer thingy.
Okay.
And I don't need to give you any more wire. You already have enough wire.
We need plates and we need rods, which I'm trying to do, but we need the splitter first. I'm trying to automate it, but we need the splitter first, and that's what this is for, so.
Gotcha. I don't know what that's for, but okay. I will go back over to my nice workbench with a view. And I will start making these.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to worry about wire or cable for a bit because it is automated up there.
Well, I already made a bunch, so I have 200 in my inventory.
Nice. Now I'm just trying to get rid of the ore that we had in those boxes so we have usable ink.
Yeah, since there was a lot of copper in there.
There was a lot of copper in there, yeah.
And then one random stack of another one that I don't know what it is.
There's 2 stacks there. There's sulfur and then there's deuterium.
Yeah, I didn't know what the C one was.
Yeah. Trust me, deuterium is important. It's annoyingly important.
Hmm.
And I know where the nearest deposit is, but I don't like where the nearest deposit is.
Love that for us.
Because we need mobility aid to get to it.
Gotcha. There we go. Alright, so I am putting these in there. Nice. I made 12 more than I needed. Didn't even realize.
No.
Now I need more thingamajig. You can have wood. You can have that. You can have that. I will run down here. Whee! I'll take all of those. Whee! I need these. I need this one.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm making more poles. I mean, they're rods,
Nice.
but they look like poles.
Yeah.
I'm making more long cylindrical objects. Okay. I have
Plates.
almost. I need 3 more, Bailey.
I needed. Like,
What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Being confused. I was trying to get it to craft, but I think I just made it upset by me trying to be so quick about it. Can I launch the rocket?
Yeah, go right ahead.
I have launched the rocket.
Reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory.
Hey!
We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Goodbye! Into the big circle in the sky. Because there's like an eyeball in the sky. It's kind of weird.
An eyeball in the sky? Where?
Yeah, when you look straight up, I have a circle and then another circle around it.
Hold on, I gotta see this.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not on my screen.
yeah, vagina in the sky. With my nice
Yeah, I don't have a
graphics
giant eye in the
clouds.
sky. I don't have a giant eye in the sky.
Why not? It's so fun.
Okay, once it gets back, we're gonna put in for that. So start making things for it.
I'm gonna need all of
We have
those
automation of
irons.
plates down here.
I'm gonna need all of those.
Yes.
The pod will return in 3 minutes.
And plates. Yay.
I'd like to put these ones in there. There we go. There's something. Oh, I see why. I see what's happening here.
You see what's happening here?
Yeah, I was confused why there was nothing going into the storage box. It's because you made it to where they won't go into the storage box.
Hmm?
You made it to where the storage box was just a means to an end instead of the end. Hello.
Oh. So now we have rods and plates production here.
Did we need the storage box over here still?
What do you mean?
This one. You know, the storage container that I was accessing before?
Yes, we will need that.
Okay.
It'll back up eventually.
Okie dokie.
And you shouldn't need to do it for it right now. So
Is there, is it gonna come out of this one? Why is it not going over here?
what do you mean?
It's coming out of the plates one. It's not going to the other one. What was the issue?
Sometimes they're funny.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix it freighter reentry.
There we go. I was just like, yeah, it's not quite doing the thing.
Yeah, sometimes they get finicky. It's okay. Okay,
Well.
so we can start throwing things into that.
Hello, kitchen.
Oh.
Well, there with that.
Yeah.
So,
Start gathering shit.
What?
Unless you want to exit out real quick and download the
No, I
the
do not.
mod that
Bailey.
allows solar. It would make your life so much easier, please.
No, I will go around and I will beat up bushes.
Go beat up bushes then.
I will. I just have a cat on my face.
Please, let's just exit for a second, download that so we don't
No.
have to deal with fucking bio.
Bailey.
You want to know what the issue is? We're overload the circuit.
I mean, can't we just make another one?
Yes.
So then let's make another one. Oh shit, there's a creature.
Yep. Be careful.
Hello, creature. I could tell because I have subtitles on, directional subtitles. You missed me, bitch. I also missed you, though, bitch. Hey, bitch. Can you stop circling around me like a bitch?
We're good for now.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be when I add
Ow.
this fucking other miner.
Get back here, you bitch. Eh. Eh. Did I do it? Yes. Maybe.
Oh, did you?
Yes? Question mark? Is it doing? I
If
saw
it
that.
fell over
I
and
guess-
is no longer attacking you, yes.
I got confused because I was like, wait, why does it say that I can't interact with it? And then I realized it's because it's the collectible part was in a different area. Alright, well, I did that. First monster murdered. Play the victory
Howdy
music.
do.
There was a bush that I just collected that was inside of the wall.
Yep, that happens a lot.
I mean, I would imagine it just seems very interesting that I can grab it. I really love the graphics on this limestone. Mm. This is my concrete now, bitch. Alright, so I've gotten some leaves. Unsure how many. Let me see. I can make 310. I did not get as much as last time, but I did also get 90 wood this time, so there's that. Is there anything else we use wood for besides fuel?
No.
Okay.
Need table.
There's some in the box.
I know. I'm
Okay.
coming.
Oh, okay.
It's just I ran out, like, very inopportune.
Alright, so there's some of that. There's some of that. I have topped off our thingy. They weren't very low, but I topped them off anyway. Alright, let me click the wrong buttons. Let me run over here. Oh, excuse me. Go.
Also, if you need a flashlight, it's
Why B?
I don't know why.
It doesn't quite make sense to me.
No.
I would say we'll need wire, right, at some point? Not just cable.
Yeah, we need it.
Because I was going to say that I was going to go over here and grab some, but the storage doesn't have any in it because it's just automatically going over to the cable.
Yes.
I didn't know if there was a way to...
The cable doesn't have a box attached to it, so
Mm-hmm.
It'll stop when it hits 100 cable.
Oh, okay. So I should probably stop going over there and grabbing it then.
Yeah.
Well, it was at 91. It was almost there.
It's almost there.
Alright, well, there's that. Now let me go and grab some more of this.
Yeah, I need base building so I can throw everything into a building.
So a whole 4 of these. A whole 2 of those. I guess Bailey was just over here a second ago. Hello, cow.
Yes.
How are you
Yeah,
doing?
the cow is.
Hi, cow. I see your taint, cow.
Copper ingots.
Alright, sound of grinding rock. Ugh.
Just run over here for a minute.
Where are you running?
Go get a fucking slug.
Get yourself a what? Oh, a slug.
Plug.
What are those two?
You can make things go faster.
Hmm. I see, I see.
Hello, slug friend. You don't have any friends around you, do you? Did have friends around me. They just did not notice me. They want to start throwing things in big container box. So
Oh. Well, I was going to put some of those in there, but I guess I won't anymore. Never mind.
we'll need them for other stuff too.
I know, but I had 28, which was the perfect number. Bam!
Woo!
Milestone reached.
I slammed the button.
Several structures aim to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview.
Well,
Building these will
we have a lot of
more advanced
stuff going on, and I have no idea how any of it happened because I didn't do any of it.
Oh, don't do that. That hurts.
Sorry. I didn't think that PvP was a thing.
Yes, it is.
You know what I just thought about? I was like, I was saving up money and stuff until I paid off my student loans, which I have already finished. And I just realized that I said that I was going to get a computer when that happened.
Yeah, you did say that. And you need to.
Which means that I can actually start looking at that.
You should.
Because I actually can know. How many, does it stack at 200?
Yeah, that's why I also wanted the stacking mod.
Well, but you don't want that because I was trying to get copper. the wire. And I'm waiting for it to actually stack. So that I can actually
it
get
might be
the wire. I mean,
That's fine.
couldn't I just tell this to stop for a second?
Yeah, you can put it in standby.
There. Now I can just sit here for a minute. Let it sit. Let it stew for a bit. We're just gonna do that for a bit because it would be useful. Whee! Hello, senpai.
Hello. I'm dealing with our copper ore ingots over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
having fun?
Yeah. We'll need them for copies too.
I have a lot of berries. Whoa. How does one consume? Let me see.
You put it in your inventory slot and the action button.
Haha. There you go. I wasn't very in need, but I wanted. There we go.
You wanted to learn.
Wanted to do the thing. Alright, I will put that in there. I have so much wood, Bailey. Oh my god.
Turn it into biomass.
You can't turn wood into biomass.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I didn't realize I could scroll down.
Well,
I thought that biomass leaves was the furthest down I could go. I didn't realize.
Nope.
Well, down with all the wood. I have so much wood.
This. We're gonna have production offline over here for iron for a second.
I have so much biomass, Bailey. Oh my god. I had 800 biomass. Skitch, skitch, skitch. It'd be nice if Pikachu came by earlier when I was just sitting here crafting, rather than now when I'm not crafting. What do I need to do now?
Yeah. You're
I can make 5 apparently. Or just 1.
cable. Not cable. Wire.
How is it doing? I see that you turned the
Okay, I just
or no.
threw like a fuck ton. Luckily, I just threw like a fuck ton in here.
There's the thing is still off, so that's good. Let's see how much it backed up. Only 100. Ugh. Well, I guess that's okay for the moment. How is the you said that you turned the metal off? Senpai? Whoa, falling. Yeah, look, there's a platform. Bailey just trying to make it look fancy or something? Senpai? Hello? Hello? I was trying to talk to you. Respond. That's why I stand in front of you, because I'm trying to get your attention.
Whatever. I need to see what I'm doing if you want to keep having iron.
But that doesn't mean you can't respond! Why do you only talk to me when I'm in the way? Hello?
Need you to move. Need reinforced iron plates anyways.
Ew. Shake my fucking head at you, woman. But I guess Bailey just doesn't care. Fine, I'll go over here then. Bailey don't give no shits.
JC.
Are you talking over there? Guess not. I really love this conversation we're having here.
Good night, JC. Jennifer, where'd you go?
Away.
Jennifer?
Hello? Hello?
I couldn't hear you.
Why not?
I don't know, I just couldn't hear you.
Did I somehow mute myself? Could you not hear me at all?
No, I couldn't.
Well, that makes more sense at least. It's not that you just didn't want to talk to me. Even when I stood in the way trying to talk to you.
I couldn't hear you, so...
You should have said something. I was just
I
like...
didn't know you were saying anything.
Well, you only talked when I wasn't, so I wouldn't have known. I was trying to talk and I was just like, hello? I mean, you'll see. You're the one editing this. You'll see all the talking I was doing, and then the sadness that ensued.
Yeah, I did not hear you.
It's a sad day.
No, I didn't turn off sound alerts.
What?
I heard crab rape. Talk about.
So, pretending that I wasn't muted. Oh, hey, so you're making a floor. You're trying to make it fancy?
Trying to conserve space.
And then I was just, and then you weren't responding, so I was standing in front of you being like, why aren't you talking to me?
I couldn't hear you at all.
And then you were like, move out of the way, and I'm like, why do you only talk to me when I'm in the way, baby? That was very sad.
I couldn't hear you at all, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, that makes more sense, at least.
Yeah, JC, I can hear it.
What? Oh. Oh yeah, because I was walking over there to be like, you stopped mining the thingy, right? So I can't, I'm just waiting on these plates that I can't make yet.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I mean, why don't you put down the little personal miner thing so that it was at least doing stuff, collecting?
There's some ore in this box over here.
Is there?
Just put some in there for.
Okay. There you go. Smack.
Woo!
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and beacons. Note: the object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
Look at the birds. They're such birds.
It's
I have no idea if
Need
that
the
looks
man.
any different. I still need that to come back. That makes sense. Hello, kitten. Did you really come back as soon as I stopped crafting things?
Hmm?
The cat came back as soon as I stopped crafting things. As soon as I wasn't able to love him. Literally, child, you waited until I couldn't love you anymore. I don't understand. Child, you have the worst timing. Pretty kitten, can you stop hitting my numknock, please?
Just start getting at least iron ingots. I need plates.
I am coming back. I took the long way, apparently. I didn't realize. That's okay, though.
It's okay.
I just went to sightsee a little bit, I guess. Oh, Bailey. I'm taking the longer way around because your floor is too tall for me to jump on.
Sorry.
You should add a little ramp on the other side. Oh wait, I don't need that. I want... What's in this one? Nothing. What am I even looking at?
This is ironing. This is gonna be iron ingots. Once the iron ore gets over here.
It's because you don't have a connection.
That's a problem. Hold on.
They're missing their connecting flight.
Did not realize that. Okay.
You're just waiting for all of this to get over there, and I'm like, it's not really working out for you there. What's the issue? Is it facing? No, it's not facing the wrong way.
No, I just need iron plates.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I will stand here with all of the rocks.
I thought it was connected.
No.
I thought it was connected, but it
nope.
wasn't.
It sure wasn't. There you go. Now it's going.
So then this box over here will be iron ingots.
So do you have it going to 2 smelters so that it smelts 2 times faster?
Yes, technically.
Okay. Then I will stand here for a second and get myself some shit. Also, if you needed plates,
I need iron ingots.
I had some plates on me.
I need plates. I need them badly right now.
There you go.
Thank you. That is so helpful. Thank you.
You didn't ask. I had it all this time. And then once I can get a decent load, I will go and craft a bunch of screws, but right now there's just not a whole lot here yet. Let's see. I mean, I guess I can go put those in and come back. I'll go do a deposit first.
We are good to go. It's going to start making plates and rods again.
Cool.
Yep, we're already getting rods. Woo!
So that one and that one. And then I'll make some screws while I wait for the thing to make more rods. And then once I'm out of ingredients, I will go and grab all of the ingredients and I will make the shit.
Yes. Necessities. It's stupid again.
Whatever. Here we go. Put those in there. Run back over here. No, not that one. Yeah. I don't remember which building it was. Is it this one?
Here, now we can walk under it and get to the rods.
Oh, I see. It's because the storage container is going.
Yeah. They're going.
What?
This makes
Where am I
rods.
going?
Over here makes plates.
That was awkward. Just was randomly pushed inside the building.
That's probably because you jumped onto the conveyor belt.
But there wasn't one right here. I was just like right here, and I clicked E, and then all of a sudden I was right here. It was very strange. It's very strange. Seeing as you can't move while you're in the thing, but yet I moved while I was in the
Oh, you
thing.
can.
No, you can't. If you're E inside of something, you can't move.
Oh, I guess.
I can't WASD at least. Did you just steal all those? Or did I steal those? Ma'am? Ma'am. How dare? See how it is. I mean, plates aren't the one I'm looking for, but still.
Plates are what I'm looking for.
I was looking for the rods pod. There it is. Now, why don't you, do some vertical shit and put the storage box above it?
Because that's not how that works.
But earlier the lady was just like, you should prioritize
I
making
know.
vertical shit.
I know.
Can we just not make vertical shit yet?
The budget. Well, we do have conveyor lifts. It's just I'm working on it. Okay, we needed it to get into production and start making shit faster. So
I'm
we
just
needed
saying.
to be able to have the shit so we can start. So I can start making.
You're just the
things
one who
vertical.
said that you wanted space-saving things, so I figured you'd save half
Where?
the space. I was just saying, you'd save more space.
I would. I know. And I'm saying. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until, like, absolutely necessary to build the fucking space elevator.
Why?
Because it's so frustrating.
Why? Because it's expensive, or?
Yeah, a lot of shit. Which we're gonna need to do after. So.
After these screws are made, you mean?
Yeah, once you put the screws in, because next I'm gonna put in the awesome sink, which I need. So.
Sounded like you said the awesome sandwich. I need 28 more!
I have 8, so just find 20.
Okie dokie. Alright, I found 25 rods. That should definitely be enough. What is this? Configure to
You have
ma'am.
a ramp.
I have a what? Oh, a ramp? Nice.
You have a ramp now.
Ramps are nice. What's the configure to ma'am thing that's next door? All of a sudden?
Oh, that's the research station.
Fun.
Yep. It's important.
I would imagine. Slam. I like that it actually gave me a slam just then, because
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
solid biofuel. I assume that's useful.
Huh?
Solid biofuel. I assume
Yes,
that's useful.
very useful.
Alright, then I'll turn my shit into shit.
Yep.
I'll turn my mushy shit into condensed shit.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, Cat, where are you going with such gumptia? That's not Mom. I see we can make power shards now.
Yep.
What does that do?
Brain. Pick words, please. So basically, we're waiting on the research that allows us to overclock things, and then we can put power shards into things to make them go faster.
What is the required items?
Plugs.
It takes so many hits. Can I make a thingy to make biofuel into biofuel?
What do you mean? Technically, yeah, you could set up a little assembly line for it.
What, my goodness, I don't know why I was...
You just have to keep throwing it. You just have to keep stocking. That's the only issue.
Which isn't that big of a dealio. I mean, it's just so that I don't have to just stand here, you know?
Yeah. It does take a lot of hits.
Yeah, it takes 8 hits. It's a lot of hits.
Yep.
Well, I'll just set that there for the moment. Let me go grab some shit. There we go. There's some shit.
Some more shit.
That was just the shit that I had in my inventory. Is there, yeah, I don't have iron shit in my inventory. Is there, concrete in this box? Like, I don't think so.
No, it's down. Bottom.
Downstairs.
It's at the downstairs.
I feel like we need a nice little conveyor belt, just bringing everything to the house.
Yeah, I know. I'll get to it. We just don't have the resources to actually do that right now.
This conveyor belt for the concrete is so slow. Jiminy Christmas. Jiminy Christmas, Batman.
Okay, when he comes back, he's probably angry, so don't be careful.
Okay.
Let's see. Around. I know there's one up there, but I don't have resources to get up there just yet.
Hello.
Hello. We're just there. What do I have in my... I don't have shit.
Good boy, Pikachu. Good boy.
Things so slow. I'm used to playing at like end game level speeds.
You know, it's not quite how life works. Not anymore.
No. How's Jennifer?
Well, hi.
Hi.
Hi. I just put some more stuff in the thingy. It's not enough stuff, but I put some stuff in the thingy.
Woo. Oh, my eyes are dry for no reason.
I haven't looked over here in a minute.
Yeah, you haven't.
I see that it's not full though because it's still accepting things. Oh no, I guess it's oh it is full. It's just hasn't quite put in 400 wire yet into its storage.
Ooh.
So I will take that. And then I'll take that.
New object added to the object scanner.
Oh boy. I kind of wish that the green line on the power thingy like showed how full it was. Whoops, that's not the button I wanted. I wanted that button.
Oh, that just it does change color for certain things.
Well, but I meant like it'd be nice if it like showed that it was like at half capacity,
It'll tell you when it's full.
which I mean useful, but that means that I just filled it, so it's not super useful. I would like Well, I would like to see what that said first before I just start doing things. So I just need the constructor, right, to make the biomass into biomass.
Yeah.
I need that 2 plates. That's not a lot. Let me go get some plates. I need some
Yeah,
plates.
it's all over here.
Actually, I have plates. That must be something else that I need.
Reinforced iron plates, maybe.
Ah, it is. I have not made those. Let me craft up 2 of those bad boys. There we go. I had just enough for what I wanted.
Yes.
Let me just run over here. I don't necessarily want it to be like right next to everything. Jesus Christ. How do I rotate? Ah, like this. With the thing that would make sense for what I was going to do.
Yes.
I don't necessarily need it to like face anywhere because I'm just going to throw the biomass in there and then it's going to do all my jobs for me.
Yep.
So, should it be good? Is it, there we go. I would like you to make that one. Oh, I need to, what's the button to connect power to the thingy?
2.
2. There we go. I have connected the 4th line to this bad boy. Is it there we go. Takes 4 seconds to make it. Goodness gravy. Now my finger. Okay, I will be back. Biomass baby. How are you doing? 19. That's not a lot. I mean, if it would extract this limestone faster, you know.
We can go searching for a slug.
I have no idea how to search for that.
You just gotta look around.